Hello, everyone. Welcome to Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with my partner and co host, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we are the Biz Chicks. We want to welcome those of you watching live on the replay and everybody over in the clubhouse. We just want to say, woo, woo, welcome to the conversation. Today, we always like to start the week off with our coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations um, on these mornings. So we want to invite you to come on in, be a part of the conversation. Today, we're going to be talking about, are you ready for this? Becoming social. So, Fran, you want to tell us a little bit about the conversation we're getting ready to have?
Yeah, so people in business are looking for new clients and customers, right? Because clients and customers are the lifeblood of your business. How do you get clients and customers to come to you?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question of the day. What do you do to get clients and customers? Well, one of the things we were talking about is if you don't tell somebody about what you do and
Mm-hmm.
don't talk about what you do, you're more than likely not going to have clients and customers.
Mm-hmm.
People need to know that you do whatever it is that you do. And so, what's a good way of telling people about what it is that you do? How do you let people know?
How do you get the word out?
Yeah, how do
Mm-hmm.
you tell people what it is that you do? And one of the things and one of the ways that you would do that would be through being social. Now, being social did not originate in the last 10 years.
Okay.
Being social was something that was done. Actually, it's been done throughout time.
Absolutely.
This is not a new concept.
Mm.
So we're just going to review what it means to become social. So, as we were talking today, one thing came to mind. Terry was saying sometimes people think that it's a chore to, okay, I got to make a phone call. I've got to put it on my calendar. I gotta, and reaching out to clients or people who may want to do business with you,
Mm-hmm.
family, friends. Well, you're going to have to reframe how you see your customers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't see them as customers anymore. Maybe you see them as clients. Not clients. You don't see them as customers and clients. You see them as friends and family.
Mm-hmm. Good
Because
morning,
if
Yolanda. Mhm.
huh?
I was saying good morning to Yolanda. Mm-hmm.
So if I see them as a friend or a family, I'm not going to be inclined to be like, oh, I got to call this person and whatever, because they're not just a number. They are a friend or family.
Mm-hmm.
And you have something that you can help your friend or family with. Maybe you make some delicious cookies and you're thinking, you know what? My friend or my family member would love one of these cookies or would love a batch of these cookies. I think I'll call them and tell them about those cookies today. Or in the case of Yolanda, my friends or my family would love some a new soap and just like a new scent.
Yeah. Well, Mark says, you haven't met my family. Yeah, I feel you, Mark. Some of us have some interesting families. Yeah.
We're gonna err on the side that their family is a positive thing.
Yes.
So if I'm going to talk to my friends and my family, I have a different conversation than I would if they're just clients and customers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to introduce myself. Hey, or actually you might be reaching out and reconnecting with them.
Mhm.
You know, hey Millie, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? How's Uncle Fred? Is that Cabbage Patch still going on the way it used to be? Whatever it is, you're having a different conversation when they're friends.
Yes, you are. And you're more concerned about how they're doing. What have they been up to? Is there something I can help you with? Um, the conversation is just lighter and it's less structured.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, a lot less structured.
And it's a lot off your shoulders. You feel the
Hmm.
stress is gone. So one of the ways that, and we got like 7 points to becoming social. One is to reframe how you see your customers, your clients, and you're seeing them as friends and family.
Yes.
2, introduce yourself. Hey, Millie, how are you?
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen you in a
talked to
while.
haven't seen you in a while, haven't talked to you in a while. Um, you know, I just wanted to let you know if you got questions about real estate or anything, I'm working in that industry. So you just call me anytime you have a question because you know you have what it takes to help Aunt Millie or
Mhm.
Uncle Fred or whoever it is. You're just going to call them up and just tell them what it is that you do. Introduce yourself.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
here's the third thing. Be polite. What more can you say? Just be polite.
Hey, how about this? Conversation is a two-way street. Don't just say, "Oh, I'm in real estate, and if you have any questions, call me. I got to run. Bye bye." She never had a chance to tell you how she was doing, how Uncle Fred's doing, what's going on with your cousins.
Mhm.
Okay. And some people like to talk on the phone. I'm not a phone person. So for me, this is a real challenge. So I have to have a different mindset when I'm making phone calls.
Right.
I am a
And
state your business person.
yes, but we can't, when we are being social, we
Mhm.
may not want to just state your business and keep it
Mhm.
pushing.
Yep. Morning, Jill.
So the next thing would be to play nice.
Mm. Mhm.
Um, Everybody may not be your customer, and that's okay, but you can still play nice. If they want to hear whatever it is that you have to say, then you welcome that conversation. If they're like, well, I don't have time right now. Okay, hey Millie, call me later when you have time. Or Susan, call me later when you have time and we'll catch up.
Mhm. Mhm.
Play nice.
Yeah.
No need to be aggravated because they didn't want to hear whatever it is that you were trying to share with them.
Mhm.
Now, this next one, don't wear out your welcome. Who remembers Dennis the Menace, the TV show?
I remember that.
Okay, yes. So Terry and I might be dating ourselves, but whatever. We're going to talk about it. Dennis the Menace, Mr. Wilson, Mr. Wilson.
Hello, Mr. Wilson.
He was always at Mr. Wilson's house. He was always on their doorstep, always in the yard, always. Okay, so number 5, don't
Jill
wear
said
out
she
your welcome.
remembers. She laughs and laugh out loud. She remembers. Yeah, Mr.
So
Wilson was just, and his eyes were just, oh no, he's here.
so we don't want to wear out our welcome. That
Mhm.
means in your social media posts, because some people try to tell you post 15 times a day. I do not want to hear from you 15 times a day.
Mm.
In your communications, maybe in your emails. I can remember I bought a pair of shoes from a company, a well-known store, and I kept getting emails every day. I said, I just wanted that one pair of shoes.
Exactly.
And now my email is full, and y'all just keep sending me stuff. 50% off. I understand, that you want to get your message in front of me, but maybe don't wear my welcome out. I just wanted to buy one pair of shoes. And I knew what I wanted when I went in there. And, maybe once a week is okay. Your customers will tell you what works for them and whether or not you need to back off.
Mm-hmm.
So we're saying, don't wear out your welcome. Then number 6, learn the rules of etiquette. What are the rules of etiquette when you're becoming social, Terry?
Look, you need to feel the temperature in the room. If you're the only one talking, if people are not talking back to you, something's wrong with this conversation. Conversation is a two-way street.
Yeah.
They either need to be liking it or saying, "Oh, I'm interested in that," or you may want to send them a little survey and say, "How often would you like to hear from me? Daily, weekly, monthly?" To see, how to connect with them.
So what are the rules of etiquette? You're going to be polite, and when you're introducing yourself, we're talking about, "Hi, I'm Jane. How are you today?" Like you were on a schoolyard when your parents took you to kindergarten. Now you say hello. And what were some of the things that we learned?
Like when I'm dealing with a 3-year-old. So when she answers the phone or she gets on FaceTime, which she loves to do, sometimes she's on there with people she's never met. So I say to her, "Say hello, my name is Harmony." "Hi, my name is Harmony. How are you doing?" "How you doing?" So we're learning how to have these conversations in a way that invites other people to talk also. Don't be a stalker.
Oh, okay, wait. Hanging out in the corner of the room.
A lurker.
A
Yeah.
lurker. And one of the things to becoming social, you cannot be standing, what was it, the social butterfly, where the person is just standing over there on the wall?
No, that's called a wallflower.
Oh, the wallflower. Okay.
Social butterfly is flitting around to everybody.
Okay, so then they're okay. You don't want to be the wallflower where you are just pinned up in a corner somewhere looking at everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's not being social.
No.
So we're learning rules of etiquette. Say hello, introduce yourself, smile. What did you tell me about smiling this morning?
Smiling sets off a whole different set of endorphins, and it sets off dopamine in the brain, which is a pleasant feeling, and it's healthy for you because it just gives you a feeling of relaxation, and it makes you approachable too. So now you're interacting, and because people are saying, "Oh, they're looking around, and who's approachable here?" If you're all up in the corner with your arms crossed, your body language is saying, "Okay," or it's saying, "I don't want to be here," or "I'm scared," or "I have no confidence." So does that mean you have no confidence in your reason for being there? Maybe you need to hold back until you're really ready to interact with people.
And this is online and offline, because
Mm-hmm.
you can be in the cuts online too. You're not posting. You're not sending email. You're not sending a text message. You're kind of like, well, you have all these things that you want to move and you want to get compensated for, but you're not talking to people, and you're just sitting in the cuts, not engaging, not being social.
There you go. So,
Go ahead.
so I'm saying all that to say that the rules of etiquette still apply here. Smile, be polite, and my grandmother told me it's better to be asked up than to be asked down. Don't overstay your welcome, and when you get there, don't presume you're the only person that's important in the room. Don't hog the show. Make your show about other people also.
Yes, very much so. And then my last point, number 7, was reach out and reconnect. Just, AT&T had a campaign years back, reach out and touch someone.
Mm-hmm.
It's, so you have clients on your list that you haven't talked to in years. It's okay to reach out and talk to them, because if they're your friend, you're like, Willie, I haven't talked to you in such a long time. How have things been going? And it's okay, because it's not going to be a difficult conversation anymore. They're not going to be thinking like, oh, what do they want?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you're calling them just to talk about their well-being. You're calling them to reach out and just get reconnected. Good morning, Dr. Tachi. Just get reconnected.
Morning, doctor.
Hi, Willie. I haven't seen you since our high school reunion. What have you been up to? And you let them talk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You let them have a conversation, and you're interacting on a different level, because you're not just talking to customers and clients. You're talking to friends and family.
There we go.
So, any of you have any tips on how to become social? Jill, Dr. Tachi, or
Mark's in the room.
Mark,
Mm-hmm.
what do you do to become social?
Oh, do you bring cookies for everybody? You know how in preschool you had to have enough for everybody.
You bought what was mom used to make cupcakes or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
what do you do to become social? Because most of you in here are running very successful businesses. So what are you doing to become, or what do you do to remain social, I should say? And what is your platform of choice
Mm.
for being social? And I know there's a bit of a delay here, so
Here's Mark. He says, connection should always be prioritized over product or service. Correct. Exactly. Don't make it a hey, Auntie Jen, can you buy such and such for me? Okay. Or hello, Susan. I know we haven't talked in a long time, but I got these watches. Would you?
Dr. Tati has a question. She said, when we say social, are we speaking about social media? We are speaking about both, being social on and offline. Um,
And
and it,
let
and
me
it
tell you.
go ahead.
Let me tell you what happened yesterday. We were in a social setting, and a lot of people around the table said, I haven't been in a social setting in so long that it's an effort to come back out and interact with people. So that's why we're talking about not just online, but also in person. But Francine did ask the question, what is your platform of choice when you are being social on social media?
Because again, we are looking to see our customers as friends
Mm-hmm.
and family. It's easier for me to help a friend
Mm-hmm.
with their real estate needs. Oh, you got a question about that? Let me let you know what's happening, so that you can make a better decision or choice, or offering help. Whatever it is that you do, you are offering help to friends and family, and it's a different dynamic. And
It
it
is.
makes being social easier. And Dr. Tachi says, for some reason, I really like Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Jill
then Jill
has.
has a comment. Yeah. She says, I'll
Mhm.
share things I like, and I am lavish with thanks if people share mine. I find that people don't thank as much as they used to. If
Mhm.
someone shares your stuff, it's social to give thanks. Thank you, Jill, for that reminder,
There
because you
you
said
go.
please and thank you are social graces,
Grace.
right?
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks, Jill. I appreciate you adding that to our conversation and put that in my notes. Say please
Mhm.
and thank you.
There you go.
That's good. That's our conversation. You know, when someone comes to your house, you offer them a cup of coffee, a drink of
Mhm.
water.
Some
Um,
kind of refreshment. Mhm.
I was watching a comedian. I wish I could run his little thing. He said when people used to come to your house, your mom would have Sanka and the Edmonds coffee cake, and you couldn't have any of the Edmonds coffee cake. You had to have those other other you know,
Treats, yeah.
treats some for some that, but the Edmonds was for company, and then there was Sanka, and so you couldn't have that. But mom was always prepared for company.
Mm,
Are you prepared for company?
that's a good question.
Are you prepared when somebody just wants to stop by, or are you, you know, like nowadays, if someone's coming to your house, you're gonna be like, did you call first? Did you even who hey, did we have a, you know, call from the driveway, do something, but don't just, a lot of
Show
people
up.
don't want you to show up just to show up. And so that is something that has changed, but
Mhm.
we can still be welcoming and be ready for company.
Absolutely.
That's all I have today. So
Good.
being ready for company, being social. It's being
Right.
social. It's okay. And most of us in here are already social. So, and those of you watching on the replay, we know you're social. But this is just a reminder to help others to
Yeah.
remember to, like, let's just be social. Smile. Hey, good to see you.
We just want to thank everybody for tuning in and giving your take on the conversation of how to become more social in person and online.
So, we'd like to invite you to become a part of the Biz Chicks community. If you are not already done so, you can go to bizchicks.net, and you can go to text biz to 33777.
Mhm.
And either way will get you to the Biz Chicks community.
Mhm.
And there's no cost to join the community. We'll give you a free standard operating procedures for success. I think we also have a planner calendar that we're giving out this month, because
Yes.
it's January. You probably want to start your planning and getting things planned out. So we have a planner resource over there as well. So join, come on in and become a part of Biz Chicks, and share this with someone. If you haven't already gone to our YouTube channel, it's bizchicks.live. Um,
Oh, look at there. It's Tim Gillette.
Woohoo, Tim. Hey, Tim,
How have you been?
all the way from Texas. How you doing, Tim?
Mhm.
Good to see you.
Mhm.
And,
And
and oh, here's one other thing that we want to encourage you. Follow one another. You all want to get to know Tim Gillette. Get to know him. He's got some great services and things that he's doing over there. So get to know him. And then Jill Bernard, come on now. You need to
thank you,
reach out
Jill.
to her so that you
Okay.
can breathe a little bit and
Mhm.
and you know, mellow out. And Dr.
Mhm.
Tachi with Mediascope, and then also
Mark.
Mark Ward would Ask Mark Ward. So we got a lot of great people in this community that you can connect with. If you need help with your tech, reach out, just hit us a DM or anything. We can help you with your social tech. And, you know, if you, I need help with my Instagram or Facebook or I need a landing page or something to that effect, just reach out. We'll be happy to help you with that. And that's what we do here at BizChicks. So thank you for tuning in today. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow because TJ from Terry Johnson Online from New York City will be helping us with our social media and digital marketing.
Mhm.
She's going to help us with platforms, and she'll be discussing the trends for 2023. She'll be continuing on that. And so you want to tune in and see what's happening so that you can stay social.
Yes, and today is Martin Luther King Day, and we hope that you will embrace the day and have a great holiday. With that, we want to remind you it's okay to make money in your business. So go to the front of your own line. Give us a call if you need help with your tech. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, we
Bye.
will. Bye-bye.